Hello, welcome to my channel. Many thanks for stopping by. It's always a pleasure having your company. It's hashtag Plan Fun Get Things Done, and it's hosted by myself, Crafty Girl Chronicles. It's a way that I plan out all the things that I need to do, but also have some fun while I'm doing them. I stress less if I can't get to do everything all at once, perhaps everything jam-packed in that week. I always spread it over time, such as days, weeks and even months. I don't stress myself, and I don't forget to take some time out for myself. It's imperative that I find time to do things for myself, like listen to my favorite podcast, take a nap perhaps, and paint my nails, go to the salon and have a regular pedicure. I am still going through a dance routine that I'm enjoying very much. I listen to my music. I just do things that makes me happy, get my happy endorphins going. I just don't dedicate myself to constant cleaning and things like that, and then forgetting to be happy or forgetting to take some time out and give myself some self-care. So that's why I do this every week. It is just such a discipline for me, personally speaking. I sometimes do not enjoy planning my week, but it's worthwhile in the end to me, because as I said, I'm more disciplined, I get things done, and it's just progress all the way, progress. So I'm planning this week. Let's have a look now. I'm planning for today, Monday the 14th, up until Sunday the 20th, and I have my regular cleaning schedule that I do every week, and then I have the Fly Lady cleaning zone, and this week it's back to zone 1. So let me just start off by telling you my regular compulsory cleaning that I do every week. I bleach the kitchen and bathroom. That's bleach. I do wipe down and tidy as I go along throughout the days of the week, but I bleach the kitchen and bathroom, and I clean the front of the house. I hoover everywhere. I do the beds, and I do my budgeting. That is my compulsory weekly clean. Now for zone 1 this week, it's hoover all the small spaces. That is all the crook and crannies, such as between the bedside tables, the chest of drawers, spaces that you don't get to do every day. You're just running the hoover around the place. So I'm going to hoover all the small spaces. I'm going to be cleaning the kitchen cooker hood and the backsplash, also the cupboard doors, the utensil drawers, the food container cupboard and the condiments cupboard. Now that is what I'm dedicating myself to do in zone 1. It's usually the kitchen, I've noticed. Yes, that's my zone 1 for this week. And these chores and tasks and cleaning and everything, I spread it over days, because I can't just do all of this in one day, and that is where I get to spend some time for myself as well. When I spread it over the days, I can actually see what I'm doing and what time I have for myself. Now Monday, Wednesday and Friday I wash and dry my clothes. Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday I fold and pack away the clothes that I've washed the previous day. And it may sound repetitious, but the fact of the matter is, if I don't plan, I don't get things done. And I'd rather clean my home and not put out any videos then. That's just me personally speaking. If I've got things to do, I'd rather do them all first, and then I can sit down and enjoy myself in my craft room. So that's that. On Monday, Wednesday and Friday I do my walk, and then Wednesday I have a walking group as well that I attend. So I walk twice on a Wednesday, which is good for me anyway. Tuesday I've got some phone calls to make, and I've got to book a couple of appointments. And then on a Wednesday I have a foot soak. Thursday I will be having my regular movie night, and I'll be having some snacks, maybe some nuts, sultanas, definitely some freshly squeezed fruit juice. I've been on that. Carrot and pineapple, beetroot. I have the shots, the beetroot, ginger and apple. That's what I juiced this week, so I've got that to have, and I have the shots in the morning of the ginger, apple and beetroot. For the stronger fruits I have them in shots, like the kale and stuff like, and spinach and stuff like that. I have them in shots. But for the fruit juice I will have like carrot with pineapple, carrots with apple and stuff like that. So that's what I'll be having for my movie night. Friday I haven't got anything planned for Friday. I mean, apart from my chores, but sometimes I get out of London on a Friday. But the thing is, it is so hot in London at the moment. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to go anywhere whatsoever. I'd rather stay in the shade at home, and I have got the garden if I want to go out there. Or the hustle and bustle out there in that heat, I can't do it. I've even got so lazy as well in all this heat. All I want to do is just relax, not do anything. But I do have my chores to do. I get my chores done and I do them in little stages, and then I'll have a rest, or you know, drink plenty and revive myself again and start again. But I just want to relax most of the time and watch tennis. That's all I want to do. And then Sunday it is church and my foot soak. Did I say I have a foot soak on a Wednesday? Yes, I think I did say that. I've got a few more things to fill in for this week, but I'll do that as I go along. The important things that I like to plan for, all my cleanings and my to-dos, I really like to plan for all that, so that it just keeps me really disciplined. And I really appreciate that I do it, because just not writing it down, not seeing it in black and white or blue and white, whatever, you know, for me personally speaking, my brain is pretty scatty. It's all over the place. But once I've got it into perspective, then I have the most brilliant days and weeks, you know, because everything is just sorted, if that makes sense. So whatever I've left out, I will be filling in throughout the week. I did have my annual boiler service this morning, and then I had to call out the recovery for my car because I accidentally left the inside light on. I think it was Friday, and it burnt my battery out. He came out and he tested my battery. He said it was very, very low anyway. I needed a new battery, so I ended up having a new battery. That was £130. I wasn't looking forward to that at all. But I had to fork out for it because it was needed. So that was that. So I've had a busy start for the morning already. Anyway, that is it. That's my plan for the week. So I decorated with my washi as per usual, really getting to use up my washi tapes. These two are really, really nice. I love these two. and also my favorite Happy Planner memory keeping sticker book for the dates. And these are just my icons that I get from that website, and I print them out on my silhouette. And these scissors and the jam jars are just images that I got off of Pinterest, and I fussy cut them. And these little ones with pay water bill, which I have to do this week, pet grooming, pay gas bill, and donations. These are just images that I got off of Pinterest as well, and I just fussy cut them. If you did like this video, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. Take care of your good selves, and I'll see you back soon. Bye for now.